What is going on, Team Prime? I am live. We are about to get into the new reveals for the Transformers Generations Studio Series toy line. Oh my god, there were some reveals today that I actually really liked. So I will wait for people to arrive and then we will get into this. If any of you even show up. Let's see if anybody will show. There's somebody watching outside of me. Let's see. Make sure you have everything pulled up. They're watching. Okay. Nobody coming. Didn't let me know they're here. For watching. All right, since you guys are here, let's get into this. Today's event is known as which Comic-Con is this at? Paris Comic-Con. Oh, there we go. Gabriel Phantom, yes, I'm about to. For anyone who is unaware, we will start at the stuff that was before the event, which is the Studio Series number 42, it looks to be, Constructicon Long Haul. And I know people would tell me, don't believe it until it's legit. I've been right about half the things we've been shown in the past, so consider this legit. Voyager class long haul. It's got that typical purple paint over the thing so you can't see it thing. But yeah. Then to the big stuff. We are finally getting a Voyager class Movie 1 Bone Crusher figure. This was shown off at the brand panel over there in France. Look at this the shovel thing. I don't know what you call this. I call it a giant fork. He's got a fork weapon. This looks better than the deluxe mold. 1,000 times better than the deluxe mold. He looks better. He is more movie accurate. Completely. Moving on. We've actually, you know what? Let me get to the these images. The new Voyager class Optimus Prime. Man, does this look better than the original Voyager Optimus Prime. I'm sorry, like everybody who loves the current Voyager Optimus mold, this one's better. 1,000 times better. You've got the new remolded bits in the back, in the front. He's got the gun. And all of this is so he can combine with the new leader class Jetfire. Like, what? Did anybody even think this was going to happen at all? Like, we had the listings, but we didn't know if it was going to be legit or not. And this looks a lot better than the original Revenge of the Fallen Jetfire. He looks like that grumpy old Decepticon that is like really, really old. And then we'll get to that. Here's Optimus and Jetfire merged together. Here's a better one without this guy touching it. This actually looks really good. And to see how Optimus looks in toy form with Jetfire combined is amazing. Finally, for reveals, we have the new leader class Dark of the Moon Megatron. We can't really see a lot right now just because there weren't even these kind of images for him. We just got Jetfire, Optimus, and Bone Crusher. But this is a new mold for Megatron. You've got the spikes here on the windshield and on the bumper. That's a lot of deadly spikes. He's got the shotgun, and this is an actual piece of cloth attached to the figure. And what looks to also be a string. But let me stop screen sharing now. This looks to be interesting. Davey Alvarado, what is up? The studio line is kicking it into high gear. Like, they are kicking this line into high gear. From what we've heard about the gimmick, it's not sounding like it's going to combine with the Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime mold, because the new Optimus Prime figure has tabs molded to the truck nose, where the original one doesn't have those tabs. Like, I don't see the tabs anywhere on the Voyager mold. But this new Voyager Optimus Prime looks really, really nice. Hasbro has outdid themselves yet again. I just don't believe they're... And I will agree, why are they using movie 1 Megatron, or movie 1 Optimus for the Jetfire combination and not the movie 2 Optimus? I don't know, but he looks great nonetheless. This will be a must-have purchase. I don't know what I'm going to do with my my current Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime, but yeah, I'm getting this Optimus figure. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I really wish we would have had a render image of Megatron, but they didn't show any renders of him today for some reason. Just Megatron, or just Prime, Bone Crusher, and Jetfire. And I've been comparing it to the original Prime. There's a lot they've redone to this toy. In the rotating hinge that's on Prime's thigh, when he goes into robot mode, into truck mode, the piece of plastic that you're rotating is now done in the gray plastic with blue paint. It's been reversed. Instead of blue plastic with the gunmetal gray paint, it's that gunmetal color with blue paint attached to it. Like, I can't really see a big mold. Like, there's not a lot of differences between this one and the new one in robot mode. The legs look exactly the same, except it looks like his tires are going to transform a different way compared to the new one. Like, I've just been sitting here comparing this all morning. The wheels on his thighs don't look the same anymore. They look like they're different pieces, or they just transform differently. The arms are exactly the same. No difference. Outside of them now using a lighter shade of red. Like, they're going back to the brighter red colors. I guess they were listening to us complain about this Prime being too dark. So they're changing up the colors. The backpack section is where things completely taken a giant overhaul. And the chest piece. Here, I'm going to show you guys this comparison image that I found on Facebook. Here's the major differences between the 05 Optimus Prime and the 25 Optimus Prime. Like, you can see the chest is a brand new mold. While the under the chest plate, it's exactly the same as the original Optimus Prime figure. This new one has a brand new, more accurate movie chest. A lot of people didn't like the elongated chest plate that the first one had. The backpack is pretty much not visible at all, which is crazy. And then It looks like some engineering of the toy has been taken out in the legs. I am noticing the new Prime doesn't have that hinge in the legs for the tire rim or the frame that sits above the tires. That piece looks to be one solid molded in piece now. It's not, it can't fold down anymore to sit over the wheel. I could be wrong. I hope I am, because I like that piece that folds down on him. And then we got the differences in the trucks. That's where you can see the tab more visibly. You got a hinge right here on the grill of the truck. And the tires are painted. They're actually painting the tires this time around. So there's that. It might be Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. For all we know, it could be Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. Or it could be the Bumblebee movie. One we really don't know it at this time. But I am extremely excited for these new Studio Series figures. Especially Optimus and Megatron. I'm always excited for an Optimus Prime and for a Megatron. Like, those are two of my absolute favorite characters in Transformers. So, yeah. If I do, or when I do get this Optimus Prime, I may give him one of the blades from my current Studio Prime. I might. But my Revenge of the Fallen Prime will become my, well, Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. This new one will be sitting on my shelf to represent movie 1. But, oh, man. We did get a little bit of Siege today, too. Just seeing things that we've already seen. The Deluxes, Voyager Prime, Voyager Megatron. They did finally mistransform Megatron, which is kind of funny. Like, let me pull up the image. I'm not going to screen share that. It's just, I just want to pull it up. The gun barrel is rotated upside down in the tank, or the sword blade is sitting on top of the gun. But Siege is looking incredible. I cannot wait to start buying the Siege toys. I'm like super duper excited for these to hit retail. Now, while I'm talking the topic of Studio Series with you guys, I just really don't. Studio Series has not been my main criteria lately at all. The last time I even paid attention to the Studio Series toy line is probably like maybe a couple of days after I got Ratchet. But it's been quiet for me with Studio Series. I just haven't really put all my time into it. It's just been more in the G1 stuff than anything. Not that I don't like the movie stuff. I really do. It's just with my area always being dead, not being able to find all the stuff all the time, and me being broke half the time. That's going to change now that I have my job. Figures will be purchased more often. Well, not as super often because I get paid once every month. But things will be bought. Like, for instance, I really want the Dark of the Moon version of Studio Series Ratchet. It's not just because of the gun, but I really like that version of Ratchet more than the movie 1 version. I think that's because my two favorite movies from the 6 movies we've got so far is movie 4 and movie 3. But, yeah. So that's it for the Studio Series stuff. There wasn't a lot, but there wasn't that much. Like, everybody's excited. I've seen a lot of people and already memes going around of people throwing their number 5 Optimus in the trash can, taking the swords and waiting for that release to come out. Like, you have no idea how many times I've seen that so far today since the Optimus got revealed. But Studio Series is the winning toy line right now. Hasbro has stepped their game up. I will say this. Like, ever since Studio started and we saw the Siege line, we've noticed Hasbro is really stepping up. Their toy quality, they are improving again. This feels like the Revenge of the Fallen era again, where we can have an awesome toy line or awesome year full of incredible figures from Hasbro. The last time I think you could say that was in or during Revenge of the Fallen. All year we had amazing toys coming out that year. Not just movie, we had a bunch of amazing generation stuff coming out at the time. So if that means Hasbro's stepping up their game and the figures are improving, we have nothing to worry about because the new molds are amazing. The new Ratchet mold. This is an awesome figure. Outside of the crappy backpack, but you've got Eric W. I haven't seen you in a while. And Hasbro's been paying attention to us lately with scale. We have consistent scale now. We've got bots and cons where they should be in height from what we've seen in media. Like, when you look at Optimus and Ratchet from the movies, Ratchet is supposed to be like right, maybe a head or two taller or smaller than Optimus. But he's maybe a head smaller than Optimus. Where other bots like Ironhide and B are even smaller than them. B and the twins being the smallest bots in Prime's rank. No, never mind. The RCs were the smallest in his rank. And then you've got figures we never thought would see, like the Dreads. We got Grobar, which this is an awesome figure. Or a brand new Voyager Starscream for the movies. Like, you'd think after all these years with just sticking by that's what we had, and that's what all we'll ever get for the toy line, for the movie stuff. But Hasbro wants to go out with a bang for the movies. Bumblebee, if it doesn't do well, that's going to be our last Transformers movie for quite some time. If B doesn't do good, then there goes the plans for the Optimus movie that could come out. I would love a live-action Optimus origin movie. I have said Optimus way too many times in this video. I've noticed. Devastator, I don't know what's going on tomorrow. Half the time they never show anything the next day for the new stuff. All what we see today is what we'll see for the next weeks or whatever. But yeah, so this is Paris Comic-Con. We've got London Comic-Con coming up soon. When is that one? Actually, I need to see when that one's going on, if it's not going on right now. Yeah, that's going on today, too. You got two different conventions going on right now at the exact same time. You got the one in Paris, and you got the one today in the UK. Let me see if this would. Oh, Paris and London Comic Con are the same thing. Ha, I'm stupid. Oh, I forgot about this. Hold on. It would seem that with Voyager or the new leader Megatron, he may also come with the little Igor thing that was in the Africa scene during the third movie. Like, if you go to TFW and you go look at that image, you'll see like a little Igor thing sitting down by Megatron's leg. But it is really a good time to be a Transformers fan for the movie universe. I am utterly excited to complete the Siege toy line and this toy line when these come out. Like I said earlier, I'm only 2 away from being done with the first wave of the studio line. I just need Grimlock and Blackout, and I'm done with the first wave. Then the wave 2, I need Soundwave or Megatron, Jazz, Lockdown, Brawl. Let me pull up my Studio Series list. Right, yeah, I need Grimlock, Blackout, Jazz, Lockdown, Megatron, Brawl, Dark of the Moon Ratchet, Volkswagen Bumblebee, Shadow Raider, Ironhide, Dropkick, KSI Sentry, The Revenge of the Fallen, Starscream, the new movie One Optimus Prime, Sideswipe, World War II-B, Crankcase, Barricade, Thundercracker, now Megatron and Jetfire. And if you got, I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed since then, but new logo is on the channel. Oh, I can't tell you how long it took me to work on that freaking thing. I was probably sitting here a good 2-3 hours, maybe, working on this logo for the channel. That is dark. That will be the new logo for this channel. This is Dark Rider Prime. I may change the colors up. Who knows? But that is the new logo for anything and everything on this channel. And I am utterly impressed with myself with how I did that. And I can't wait for what was I waiting for again? I forget. I forgot. There's a lot of stuff I'm excited for right now. But have you guys noticed something lately that the studio line is getting more and more attention than even the Generations toy line? Like with Siege, we're only getting 4 waves of figures for right now. Like with Studio, we've got up to 7 or 5 to 6 waves right here, full of figures, which is pretty insane. I didn't think we'd go as far with this line. I honestly thought the way this line was going to go is we were going to have another The Last Night where it would only be maybe 3 waves and that was it. I didn't really think we were going to get any more after that, but I was gladly proven wrong. Uh, just give me a minute. I'm trying to finish off my checklist. I'm adding the new guys to the list. Okay. Yeah. Everything in this line has been awesome to see so far, and it looks incredible. Hasbro, you guys have done an amazing job once again. I am just utterly impressed with how much effort they have been putting into their stuff lately. I mean, we've got the Generations line for G1, and they're working their butts off this time around. I am not going to give them any crap for the Siege line or for the Studio line for the rest of this year, I think. Because Hasbro's working their balls off, I will say this. But that is it. I am done talking. Let me know what you guys think about this in the live chat. But yeah, I'm utterly excited for all of these figures. Transformers looks to be in its prime again. So that is it for this live stream. I thank you guys for watching, tuning in. I will see you all later.